Hey everyone, I'm going to do a quick recap. Today is 10 Minute Tuesday. We're going to do a recap of the turkey prep class that we did last night. And I went around and asked everybody, so I'm going to ask you the same question is what are your favorite traditions of Thanksgiving or one that stands out to you? I know so share in the comments section with that. But I know one of my favorites, we always do on Thanksgiving Day, the boys go and play football outside in the cold typically, and the girls like to look through the ads. And you know, these past 2 years we've done it with just us, which is so fun because I'm originally from California, and so I've always done it with another family because I missed my own family. But I love doing it with just my kids and being home together and doing the traditional turkey dinner. So that's kind of one of my favorite traditions. Share in the comments what your favorite tradition is. And then I challenged everybody, hey, what's a traditional turkey dinner? So of course everyone came up with the turkey and the mashed potatoes, the sweet potato bake, the green bean casserole. You've got the pumpkin pie or whatever pies you guys have. You've got the rolls. You can't forget the stuffing and the gravy. So we talked a lot about what is a traditional Thanksgiving dinner. So as we're all into health and wellness, before I went into the vitality oils, and I'm going to share this with you as well, is what are some ways that we can make our meal healthier on Thanksgiving Day. So with the turkey, no skin is healthier, and eating the white meat is healthier for you than the darker meat, if you didn't know that already. If you're still wanting your mashed potatoes, you can actually use cauliflower. I just talked to a friend this morning at my cycling class that she has a really awesome, at Trader Joe's, there's a stuffing mix in the freezer section that's cauliflower. So if you want to do that, maybe you have gluten intolerance or you can't handle the gluten. And so you can do that with stuffing. Then we talked about green bean casserole. I haven't done that for years. We just roast our green beans with some olive oil and some pink Himalayan salt. That's another way to make it healthy. Another way to make it, I love the sweet potato casserole that Kevin grew up with, but it requires a lot of sugar. So we cut it almost in half or use a natural honey. That's another way that you can make a dish healthier. Pumpkin pie, you can do it without the crust, is another way that you can do it. And then also another way we talked about making it a healthier dish is we went through sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes, and gravy. I don't know. We didn't talk about that. Maybe you guys can share with me some other ways to make your Thanksgiving meal healthier. Or if you just want to do the Thanksgiving meal just as is, just portion control. So that's another way that you can be healthy without even having essential oils. So now with that, I asked everyone last night with your turkey dinner, what are some seasonings? So share in the comments below of some seasonings that you've used in your dishes. So when I think about stuffing, you have, sage. We talked about sage, and maybe you use oregano and thyme. And in your pie, you probably use cinnamon and nutmeg and clove, all those fun fall seasonings. Share in the comments below what other seasonings you may use, and maybe your potatoes, probably black pepper. Some people in their, what was the other dishes that we were talking about? Mashed potatoes and basically black pepper. I have my notes right here. Oh, I know, rosemary. And then you can also do it with your green beans. I recommended lemon. I like lemon on my green beans. You don't have to. And then, so there's lots of different seasonings that you use in your cupboard. So I don't know what you have in your cupboard, but just basic dry seasonings. And then in my cupboard, I have the Vitality essential oils. So Vitality just means ingest. It's a simple label. What's the difference between a regular essential oil with the solid color and a white labeled one? This is for Vitality. This is for putting on your body topically and also inhaling. Aromatic, but guess what? It's the same exact essential oil, same plant, same distillation, just has a different little label on the outside. That's all it is. So what I do is when I know it's a 5 ml and they sell it in the 15 ml, I always get the 15 ml because it's cheaper. So you do whatever you want in your house. But why would I say to do Vitality essential oils and not use this? There's a couple reasonings. One, we don't know how long this was in the warehouse. I have no idea, and who knows how long I've had this on my shelf as well. So as it sits on the shelf, through time, the essential oils and the herbs and the spices start evaporating away. which makes it bland and impotent. And so it's not really benefiting your body using the dry herb. And let me tell you, using essential oils, they last forever. Just keep it in a cool, dark place. I have them in a drawer in my kitchen, all my essential oils that I use. Of course, it's all upstairs and in the bedrooms and everything. But I just keep them right next to my stove in a drawer so I can pull them out like it's an herb, or you can just stick it right in your herb closet. These are actually cheaper. Okay, another reason why we say to use Vitality essential oils is the herbs when you want it fresh. You know, you have many recipes out there that call for fresh herbs. Maybe you want to throw in a sage or a fresh thyme and you don't use it all, it goes bad. So you're wasting your money. So it costs more money. So this is much more cost effective, the Vitality essential oils to use in your Thanksgiving dinner and adding time. I did mention that the flavor is amazing with Young Living essential oils of Vitality, but some of them can be hot and you have to play by ear. Google on Pinterest. I will share some after I do this video of the Thanksgiving ones. They are not my recipes, but they are ones that have been posted. But like oregano can be strong, so you may not just need a toothpick. Some people are like, well, what's the conversion? Well, it's different per essential oil because some are hotter than others. I typically do like 1 drop to 1 teaspoon to tablespoon, just depending on what it is, just through trial and error. Sometimes it's a little too much for my kids, so I have to be really careful with that with the black pepper. Lemon is not so hard, or orange. Oh, cranberry. I forgot the cranberry stuff. You can throw in the Vitality orange with that. So it's fun. You get to play with it in the kitchen. If you love to cook, you can try that. I challenge you to throw in some Vitality essential oils in your Thanksgiving dish. At least do one dish. Maybe it's a pumpkin pie or a pecan pie. I will put that recipe out. I love the just green beans, roasting them. My friend does pine nuts. I just do olive oil, Himalayan salt, and like a drop or two of lemon. Mix it up in my olive oil and, you know, put it all in. Put it in the oven at 300 for 10 minutes. It's super easy. It's fresh. It's good for you. So you guys can share your recipes if you use some Vitality essential oils and you found what the, how many drops of which of the Vitality would work in it. Please share with us. Another thing we talked about too is, so say like you have a lemon. How many of you have had a lemon that's gotten bad and you just spent what, $1 on a lemon? Well, it costs me what, 10 cents for a drop of lemon. And it's fresh, it doesn't have pesticides, it doesn't have herbicides, and the flavor is amazing. So the last thing I'm going to share with you is when it goes 140 degrees, the medicinal properties of the Young Living essential oils can start fading away, but it still tastes better. I have a friend, Rachel, on our team. She did a Vitality oil class and she did blueberry muffins with a drop of orange and the other ones were just regular. I could not believe the difference of the flavor with the essential oils in it. So give it a try. Don't be afraid. I think we're always so afraid, like, it's going to be so spicy. Another thing you can do is when you make your stuffing, you pull it out of the oven, you can throw in a drop that way if you don't want the medicinal property to leave. It will still add added flavor and you're not going to have all the pesticides and herbicides because who knows, to be honest with you, I don't know where this is from. I don't know if it has pesticides or herbicides. I don't know if it's organic. And I'm sure every medicinal property in the seasoning is gone. So that is why we want to switch over it. So I'm just going to go through a little bit like with pumpkin pie. I did put the recipe on our team page already. So just type in pumpkin pie and I'll do this one is delicious. It has the nutmeg, the clove, and it has the cinnamon and ginger. Sweet potato casserole, you can do the lemon and you can do the cinnamon. Oops, where's my cinnamon? Oh, I think I just put in the diffuser. And then with turkey, you can inject it with oregano, thyme, lemon, and black pepper. And I'll post these recipes below. You can do that. With rosemary, you can make rosemary garlic potatoes. So instead of making a mashed potato, you can roast your potatoes, put a little bit of olive oil, do a couple drops of black pepper, thyme, sage. You can even add a drop of lemon if you wanted, and then put it on and roast it. I don't do ham. So green beans, I told you, and then cranberry sauce, you can do lemon, lime, and orange. So in the recipe. And there's a couple drops of each. Some are just 1 drop, depending, like I said, on the potency and how hot it can be and how strong that flavor is. So you want to play with that as well. Share in the comment section if you have any questions about turkey prep. Again, I challenge you just to give it a try. I typically say 1 drop to a teaspoon to a tablespoon with your food. So add it to yours, and please take a picture on Thanksgiving. Let us know what your recipe is with the Vitality, and have an awesome day. So that's our little 10-minute Tuesday tip for turkey prep.